Rise and shine. Um, how y'all doing? I hope all is well. I posted this video yesterday. Actually, I was a little tired. I'm tired now, but hopefully this will give me a little motivation and energy. This will be a story time about how I developed the lump in my right breast through UAB doctors. It would okay. I don't know how it is in any other state, but down here, like we have studies, they like to call them and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, before I was enlightened with a lot of stuff. I participated in stuff, uh, by my own naiveness, I guess. I participated in certain studies and stuff like this, and I ain't really never see no problem. Like they pay for the studies, if you when you get the studies, you pay money and stuff like that. So I probably did probably 2 studies prior to this. And the thing is, like, you have to qualify um, for the studies, basically. So I was pregnant with my little boy, and uh, I signed up for this study, and I really I ain't put two and two together until um after I had my baby. Well, no, it was prior. I was still pregnant. And us as women, we always do the home check. Look how you check around and make sure you ain't got you know the lump or whatever. But I had I had checked one night and I felt it, so I was like, what the fuck, like. Oh my God, like this shit, it was crazy. Cause as women, that's like, what I'm saying, anything dealing with that C word is triggering, you know what I'm saying? It's triggering, and don't nobody want to hear it. So, I held on to it for a long time. Well, not really. When I was pregnant, I went to go get a mammogram, and they told me that I couldn't really do it. I guess because I was pregnant at the time. So um, time went by or whatever. But what they did was, I feel like they put like it was put in me, to form, because it was like I was doing this study. Like, I ain't really ever had no problems like this. And throughout the studies that I've done, I ain't had no problems. So, like, when I completed this study, that's when I realized I had the lump on my right breast. And like, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I still have it, but I'm not, that shit there, let me go and let y'all know, like, I don't feel no type of way about it or none of that, because I'm going to heal myself naturally. I'm going to heal myself. I don't want to go back. And it was so crazy because recently, like, they called, and I was just like, oh, hell no, let me go and drop this video, you know what I'm saying? And it really made me, like, no, like, all money, not good money. That was damn near, like, a verge of, like, selling your soul damn near. But, I ain't sell mine, you know. I realized what it was, and, I I ain't accepting it. I made, y'all know I like to write in my tablet, so I had wrote down some goals and stuff like that I wanted to accomplish, long term goals, short term goals. One of them was for me to go back and get a monogram. So why, when I make the appointment, and I go, And when I get there, they like, doc ain't here. So I'm like, what the fuck y'all mean? I got an appointment. They like, oh, we know, but the doctor ain't here. So I was like, oh, okay. I took that as a sign. And honestly, I'm glad, like everything happened for a reason. And it was a reason that the doctor wasn't there and that they didn't call me and tell me that the doctor wasn't going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I did proceed with it, honestly, because I will be healed, and I'm gonna heal myself naturally. Like I don't fuck with doctors no more. I don't take my children to the motherfucking doctor no more. I don't do I'm annoyed with the doctors actually, because like, well, who the fuck does that? You know what I'm saying? And it really had me like, oh yeah, these bitches have to get up for real. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what's the main thing that somebody in the ghetto hood or whatever, or just like don't have money like that? Like what that's how they gonna compensate. They gonna come at you like with monetary shit. And I hope that somebody can learn from this, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how people like money ain't everything. Money ain't shit. And I don't want people to get caught up on, oh, they said they gonna give me this amount of money if I do this or whatever. And it be sounding good and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But don't bite the bait. Don't fall for this shit. Don't fall for it. Hell, if you been struggling this long, goddamn, struggle on. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, through struggle, other things are, like, given. So, I just hope, like, that somebody can learn from my mistake. Like, that's something that I have to live with. And like the first thing that my family was saying, like, no, you need to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. And I'm like, no, like, nah, we ain't gonna do it. We ain't doing that. We ain't even getting them satisfaction, because honestly, I feel like if I had went back, it would have triggered something. Because, they had this little way. And if you don't know, you don't fucking know. So they got, like, I feel like they got this little way, you know what I'm saying? So I fight with this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't let it defeat me. I don't get depressed by it. I'm not even defined by it. Out of sight, out of mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even process that thought into my head space. Like, no. Because when you start worrying about stuff like that, I feel like that's when it attack you. Like, you ever had someone that was sick and they be like, oh, I'm sick, now you done put that in your head that you sick, and your body gonna respond. The mind, body, soul, it gonna respond to what you putting out there. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like that, that's 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna happen. So I'm taking a different approach, and I really, like, I don't want to be babbling and stuff like that, but I just said that I want to start connecting with you all on a personal level, and this is my personal story time, I'm on some, like, holistic healing type stuff. So, like, if y'all know anything, y'all can let me know. Feel free, to drop down and comment and, let me know about it. But it's crazy, so, like, if they putting it in you and then you eat certain foods, like, it could intensify it and stuff like that. Like, stop being so eager to fucking go to the doctors and the hospitals and stuff. Like, people always be quick. I remember back in the day, hospital what? Hospital who? You ain't going. You ain't fucking going to no motherfucking hospital because your mama wasn't taking you to no hospital. You had to have some real... You damn near had to be dead to go to the hospitals, like, back then. Because, like, I know my mama wasn't going for it, and just older people in general, they weren't going for this shit, and like us, we always want a quick resolution to shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, shit, and we do certain shit, and not realize. I know a lot of times we don't realize, like, how it's affecting us, but it most definitely affect us, you know. So I just want to just put that message out there, and like I said, hopefully it'll, reach somebody that they don't, like fall for the same things and they don't make the same mistakes that I did, or that, I made, due to the fact of, or the lack of money situations, not knowing, not being educated on certain things. So I don't play this shit. I don't play this shit now. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy times that we living in, and I just want all y'all to be safe and just be careful. And you know what I'm saying? Like, now you can learn something from anybody. Like, literally, like, shit. I'm talking about you can learn something from a crackhead. You can learn something from a bum. You can learn something, like, you can just humble yourself and, like, enough to accept it. Like, humble yourself to, uh, to, like, bring in uh, that lesson that you may need, my childhood, ooh, it was a fucked up one, like, I'm gonna come back with another story time because, like, honestly, I remember this one time I think I was in the 7th grade, but I supposed to been in the 8th, and I had, like, I slap a bitch quick, but, like, students, they weren't really my problem. It was just authority because I never had authority, right? So I ain't want to hear none of that shit the D4 had to say. I wasn't necessarily rude. It was just certain shit. You really just couldn't tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the system. I'm a foster child, and, like, I felt like I had to defend myself. But on this particular day, I ain't do nothing. I used to love school, honestly. I ain't gonna even lie. I used to love it. So I had got back to school, and I'm happy as fuck. Like, if anybody don't know, when you used to get suspended, I used to hate to get suspended because you just used to be bored at home. Like, all your friends at school, who the fuck you finna talk to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have to be cleaning up and shit. See, now the children just out of school in a motherfucking way. So you'll have a friend that's just out chilling or whatever. But when I was in school, we didn't really have that. Everybody motherfucking ass was in school. So I get to school, and I, like, it's so hard when you be targeted. Like, I was a target just because, like, I don't know if the word got out. I honestly, in my heart, I feel like that, like, I had this little stimulation on me, like that little stamp. I was stamped, you know what I'm saying? I was labeled. So I'm the bell ring, I'm going to class, and I honestly do not know who the fuck told the janitor that it was said that it was like somebody said fuck you, you know. I don't know. That shit was a long time ago. I know I did not say it though. So the janitor like single me out. I'm just coming back to school. I just got back to school, you feel me? And he was like, come on in here. And I don't know about y'all schools, but, like, if you got these schools that, like, it was an 8th grade teacher, Mr. Cook. Oh God, that man there. Woo! He was a piece of work. Oh my God. But anyway, I had a boyfriend at the time in the 8th grade. Because, like I said, I supposed to be in the 8th grade as well, But I was in the 7th or whatever. So he brought me into this class and stuff, and I had to stand there, Now let me remind you, I ain't sexually active or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying, at this time. And I had to stood there, and I remember my boyfriend at the time, like, when guys and girls reach a certain age, they be curious, like, so you have those conversations, like, you know what I'm saying? So me and him, we have discussed, like, was I gonna goddamn pop that cherry? Was I gonna let him pop that cherry, whatever? And the answer was no, I wasn't gonna let him pop that cherry. So anyway, the guy brought me in, and he said, he told the man, he was like, she said fuck me, and do y'all not know that this man stood me up in the classroom and was like, did you say fuck him? I was like, no. And he was like, fuck him. He will ride you like a horse. I was like, whoa, what the fuck did I do? I'm like, and the kids, they laughing, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you literally picturing them up. You picturing a fucking horse in your head just get rolled. So I'm like, whoa, like, do I need to be hearing this? And, like, I was so ashamed, honestly. Like, I could laugh at it now, but when that shit happened, man, I wanted to take off on him, but I want to take off on both of the whole, like, I want to take off on the whole class. I want to take off on the motherfucking janitor. I want to take off on the motherfucking teacher / principal, whatever the fuck he was. That shit hurted me so bad, and I feel like I was attacked, because I feel like if I wasn't a foster child and if I wasn't in the system, I feel like he wouldn't dare said that shit to me, you know what I'm saying? But by me, like, and then my foster mom at the time, she was a substitute teacher. So, like, I ain't have nobody to have my back. Like, that shit was humiliating. Like, what the fuck you mean he gonna ride me like a horse? Like, how the fuck dare you say some shit like that? Like, that was why the nigga said he'll ride me like a motherfucking horse. And I just always, like, I ain't, that shit ain't ever sit well with me, honestly. And, to this day, I sit back and I think about that shit. Like, I wish the fuck a motherfucking teacher would tell my motherfucking little girl some bullshit like that. Bitch, I'm on your head, ho. Like, shit like that. It don't sit well with me. Like, I'm one of them parents, like, I don't know. And I, like, I'm working on it, because, like, I got my daughter back so much to, man, right or wrong. I'm like, bitch, what? And I had to grow up, you know what I'm saying? And, like, it's challenging, because you wouldn't want that. Like, you wouldn't want nobody to be saying that shit to your children. And I feel like it was only said because I didn't have nobody to speak up for me, and I ain't have no voice. Like, Now, I want y'all to tell me, like, if someone was to say that, like, to your daughter, hell, to your son, whatever, what would you do? What would you do? Because, see, I know what I had to do for more. But, see, that shit bring back PTSD, all kind of shit for me. So, bitch, I'm taking off on your way. I'm going to put it out there. I'm taking off. TTG. I'm trying to go. So, like, I hope it wouldn't happen. Because if it do, whoo, it ain't going to be nice, So, those are, like, 2 little mini story times that I wanted to share, I'm about to get ready to take my little girl grandma to the doctor. They done chopped on her so much. It's just ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? She still be in pain, and they still be just chopping off. But until she get tired of getting chopped on, I guess that's when she'll stop going. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. It's probably been about a week. I'm a little energy drained. Hopefully I can come back and do another video. And hopefully I can get something out this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a good day. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.